Wednesday morning to all of you. Rob here, the Medicare minister, and just wanted to share with you a good word for today to help start your day off right. And I'm back in my John Maxwell daily reading book, and today's topic is self-improving. And I'm just going to read it to you and then stop and just share a couple of points with you. It says, we live in a society with destination disease. Too many people want to do enough to arrive, and then they want to retire. My friend Kevin Myers says it this way: everyone is looking for a quick fix, but what they really need is fitness. People who look for fixes stop doing what's right when pressure is relieved. People who pursue fitness do what they should do no matter what the circumstances are. People who are constantly improving themselves make these three processes an ongoing cycle in their lives. Number one is preparation. Self-improving team players think about how they can improve today, not some far off time in the future, but today. When they get up in the morning, they ask themselves, what are my potential learning moments today? They try to seize those moments, and at the end of the day, they ask themselves, what have I learned today that I need to learn more about tomorrow? For those that don't know, I'm a pastor and a church planner, and one of the big things I'm really big on in the spiritual world and at church is teaching our people about preparation. I believe that preparation promotes excellence. If you want to be excellent, you just don't half-heartedly just get up and start doing things. You do have to prepare, but you have to be careful because sometimes you can stay in the preparation mode and never take action. So sometimes too much preparation can be paralyzing, okay? So John Maxwell is saying preparation, what are some things that we want to learn today? Right? We're all trying to be something down the road, but what is it today in the moment that we can learn? When we come to work every day, when we get up every day, are we asking ourselves, what is it that I can do today to make a better version of Rob or whoever the case may be? Okay? Number two is contemplation. John says this: I recently came across the following statement. If you study the lives of truly great individuals who have influenced the world, you will find that in virtually every case, they spent a considerable amounts of time alone, contemplating, meditating, listening. Time alone is essential to self-improvement. Now, I have to be very honest, because of my personality, I tend to be very weak and anemic in this, and it's only been over the past few years that I've had to learn to take more time away by myself and really digest what I've learned, because a lot of times, people that have personalities like mine, and maybe some of you can relate, and even those here in our local agency, is that we'll learn, but we never take time to really digest it. And it kind of reminds me whenever you go eat something, I'm a real fast eater, and then later on you pay the price for it because you didn't truly digest it. You didn't really take time to chew your food and take time to really, like I said, digest it and let it really sink in. And when I think of contemplation, I look at it this way. I think it helps cultivate healthy soil. I think it allows the information that you're trying to learn to go to that next level to really take root. Right? So not only do we want to ask ourselves, what is it that I can learn today? Right? I'm going to grow for that future version of self, but what is it I can do today to be a better version of Rob? But I also want to take time in moments to really contemplate it and let it take root. Because if you don't let it take root, then the information that you're learning, the moments that you're learning in, will never ever really have any sustaining value. Does that make sense? Okay? And the number three is application. Application, John says this: applying what you have learned is sometimes difficult because it requires change. See, we can't get up today and say we truly want to learn and we truly want to be a better version of ourselves if we're not going to take time to meditate on it, but then after meditating on it, put it into action. Right? Because a next level version of you is going to require next level change. Right? I mean, think about that for a minute. There's a price to pay if you really want to grow. There's a cost to pay if you really want to grow and go to the next level. Most people only change when one of these three things happens. They hurt enough that they have to, they learn enough that they want to, or they receive enough that they are able to. Your goal is to keep learning so that you want to change for the better every day. See, the reality is there's an old saying that knowledge is power, and that's not true. It's knowledge that is put into action or applied that is truly power. Because you can learn. You can contemplate, meditate, but never take any action, and you will never grow. So it's taking that knowledge and it's applying it in everyday life so you can be a better version of you. But I love what John says here. He says, your goal is to keep learning so that you want to change for the better every day. I don't know if anybody out there is like me, but I tend to sometimes get lazy, and I don't look for those moments every day. I go, well, I've changed on Monday, but then I forget about Tuesday, or I've changed Monday and Wednesday, and then I kind of coast a little bit on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. But our goal should be to grow every single day, learn something new that we can apply so we can be the best version of ourselves. And then he closes with this: learn something new today, reflect on what you have learned, and apply it as soon as possible. Maybe some of us have been learning a lot, but we've been paralyzed by that information. I just want to encourage you today to take action, right? Now, I love what he says, and apply it as soon as possible. I want to encourage you today to take action, whatever it is you learn. Don't keep saying, well, I'm going to wait till the perfect time, because ladies and gentlemen, there is never going to be a perfect time, but put it into action today. I want to read you a quote, and then I'm going to finish. It says, the capacity to learn is a gift, right? We all have this capacity to learn. It's a gift. I believe it's a gift from our Creator, God, okay? The ability to learn is a skill, but I love this last part. The willingness to learn is a choice. You and I have a choice today to grow. And I hope that all of us, that's the conscious decision that we make today, is that I want to grow to be the best version of me. Have a great day.